Hello everybody and welcome back to the Forever World. Now it's been a minute. I've been finishing up series, starting other series, stuff like that. So I put a little pause in this one. I have been working on this world, as you can tell by the garden that's off to the side and stuff like that. Also, forgive my voice. I am still kind of recovering from being sick, so every once in a while my voice will just go randomly. Also, if there is a whirring and stuff, I have a new desk set up, hence the reason I couldn't upload properly the other day. I have a brand new desk. I had to get everything reset up on the new desk, and stuff had to be situated around my room so I could actually get everything set up properly. But everything's set up now. But if you hear a whirring, it's probably my PC. I have to figure out where I can put it to where the whirring of its fans won't be too loud. I thought about putting it under my desk, but I don't have like a stand or anything to put it on. I definitely have plans to put it underneath my desk at some point, but I have to get like one of the like stands or something to stick it under my desk because I don't want to stick it on the floor. So it's just kind of on my desk for the time being, which is cool. I get to see it on my fancy LEDs and stuff like that, but it's loud. Okay, I have way too much stuff going on this PC for it to not be loud. But we are back in just basic, plain old vanilla Minecraft. Hi, pig. I did manage to get this garden going. There is some mangrove roots in it. This is just a filler. I needed something to produce food. These apples are not going to last forever. And I don't think I really have like wheat or anything. I have some glowberries and some melons. I mean, there's that. I'm definitely not going to be eating my golden apple, not this early on. Also, I have gotten a storage area started as well. If we walk in here, you can notice there's not any bit of a back wall on the sucker at all. But here's where our storage area is going to be. I'm planning on there being like a small staircase here, and then this is going to be a hallway to the back. This isn't going to be a back porch. It's just going to be like a back door with stairs along the back of this. And then just step off to go back here. But this is going to be our front porch. This is just going to be the, kind of like the entrance area of our house. But I plan on having a garden on that side. I plan on having a little bit of like a more decorative garden, like a flower garden on this side with all of our 2 tall flowers. So I've gotten some plans for this area. I definitely want to put a temple of some sort up on that hill, further back behind the cherry trees. And just kind of like a smaller bit, like a shrine right here. So there's like a religious temple, and then this village just kind of popped up around it. And then a castle up on this hill right behind it. And then just fill in this valley area with farms, bridges between them, housing, stuff of that nature. I also don't want the staircase up to the palace to be on this side. I want this wall to be kind of plain. Also, this hill is going to have to go at some point. And I have made the idea to make my roof out of copper. Just the first roof in this area to be made out of copper. Just so I can see visually which house is my starter house, because I'm going to end up building a lot of houses. And I think the first major goal, besides getting our starter house finished in this episode, because this is going to be the major thing I'm going to need to get done, I need to get some animal farms going. There's a lot of pigs in the area. I think I'm going to start with just making a simple pig pen. And there's also a lot of sheep, which I'm going to need them anyway, because I'm going to have to do an auto sheep farm at some point in this world. So we're definitely going to need some barns up and going. But after the garden gets pretty big, I'll be able to actually do all the farming stuff. For right now, I'm going to focus on finishing up this area. This is going to be for all of my ores. And then everything else is just going to be kind of built up alongside it. So this is probably going to be all my materials. So wood resources, dirt, gravel, sand, and then all my stone resources. And then this is just going to be other random bits of everything. So I think my first goal is going to be to get all of the walls finished. In which case I need a good bit of dark oak for that. Okay. Took a while. But all the if I can speak English for more than 5 seconds. all the outer walls are done. Now this is just going to be an open air back porch. I'm not going to put a roof over this one. The other one, this one, I am going to put a roof over this one. Just because it's the front of the house, I want it to be a little bit more special. But the back end of the house, I do have 2 doors back here. This one's just going to be an exit to like maybe a dock down there, since there is a river that cuts through this area. And then this is an actual like back porch that gives me multiple ways back into my house in case something is following me. I have just a straight shot into the kitchen, which is what this room is going to be. And then I also have a straight shot basically into just the hallway of my house. Now right here is actually going to be a ladder up into basically an attic of sorts. Since the roof is going to be pretty massive, there's going to be plenty of space up there for me to do maybe bulk storage later on, or my enchanting table is probably going to go up there. That sort of thing. So all of that's going to go up there. Now, here comes the big thing. I've got to start moving all my stuff into the house. Okay. Now everything from the exterior of the house that was all over here has now been moved inside. Now that I have all the walls finished, I can just shut the doors and be safe in here. Except from phantoms, or spiders. But as long as spiders don't get line of sight to you, they don't typically try to come after you. And with the house being this big, I think I'm good for right now. I also have stuff separated off that are supposed to go into separate rooms. Like all the food stuff are going to go in here. I'm probably going to set up like a small shelf of some sort to go up on this wall. And then do an actual kitchen in here. And then of course I'm going to have probably like little side tables over here. That will have my gear in it. Then, hold on. I need to quickly craft some ladders. Because there is going to be a ladder here. It's going to go up to another floor. Well, this is also going to just help me access the roof in general. So that I can go ahead and put down the roofing and stuff like that, because I need to go a whole block up further with everything. I'm going to end up using dark oak to just do a whole trim around everything like I typically do, and then I'm going to put the oak planks in and then put a roof on it like I always do, but I need to get up here in order to do that. But my enchanting setup is probably going to go directly above all of this. So whenever you first come up, it's going to be right here. And then I'm just going to have bulk storage as just extra around everywhere else. But in order to get there, I'm going to have to do a lot more resource collecting. Also, how are we looking on copper? Not bad. I actually have quite a few stacks. Which is good. I think the main thing I'm going to need to find in order to get all the copper I want is a trial chamber. But problem with finding a trial chamber, I would need villagers in order to do that. And I don't know of a village in my direct vicinity. And I also just don't have gear. So that's going to be fun. I think I do want to go ahead and get some iron gear and try to scout out the area a bit more. I did some very basic scouting on day 1. And since in basic Minecraft, I tend to get very... I don't want to say completely unfocused, but I tend to get very bored very quickly. I do have 13 potatoes. I can cook these. Oh, did it run out of... It ran out of coal. Okay, well, hold on. Let me shove some more coal in there. Let's shove this 6 in here. I thought I had a furnace with coal already in it, but I guess not. But eventually there is going to be tables, like stairs and stuff, connecting these guys. so that this is like a continuous workstation table. Because I'm going to have blast furnaces here and barrels feeding into those. And then like stairs and stuff encompassing these to make like a table so I can put things like the smithing table and stuff down in here whenever I need them. And I'm probably going to have like a smithing table and a loom in here and then stairs with like a stone cutter on it. Just to help blend everything together. But I think we need to take my iron. I need a stick first of all. So I can go ahead and make a sword. And then I just in general need to make gear. Because I've been in this world 2 days and I still haven't made iron gear, which is the bare minimum. And then I also need a shield. I haven't played like actual survival Minecraft in so long. But I completely forgot that some of the stuff existed. There we go. Now I have a shield. I can drop this off. But I am, before I go anywhere, like to explore, I am going to quickly, I'm going to have to harvest some of my oak trees out there. But I'm going to quickly bring all this up and then slap a roof on this. Or, I say roof, it's going to be more of a ceiling. Because it's just going to be flat across the top. Just so I don't have like mob spawns and stuff like that. Okay. Now I have a ceiling on the house. This now makes us an enclosed box. I've also thrown a whole bunch of torches up here because I don't want anything spawning on top of the house. But I do want to go exploring, so it's not like it really matters anyway. I am going to quickly set my spawn, make sure it is set. I think we're going to spend one more night here, and then we're going to just go off exploring in a certain direction. I think off that way. Just because the cherry grove biome was over there, and there was a bunch of dark oak over there, so I think I want to keep exploring in that general direction. My game was having a hard time running. Oh, there's a village right across the way! Yes! That's going to make life so much easier. Oh, that's certainly a cave. Chicken! Okay. First things first. Make sure some of the villagers are trapped in the houses. Okay. I'm gonna stick around here for just a little bit. I'm not gonna do anything major. All I'm gonna do is set up a villager breeder, which is just simply a very large house. The iron golem is now stuck. So I'm just going to pick a side of the village and lure all the villagers to it. I think, honestly, I'm probably going to put it down here. I'm going to move the sheep into this pen and keep them there, like shorten down the pen just a tad and keep them in here so that I can actually make more beds while I'm over here. Alright, the villager breeder has been started. I actually have a bit more bread I can probably throw at them. Here you guys go. We've already got 2 children in here. There are a few other villagers that I'm probably just going to let out and let them free roam and find themselves in here. At some point. Granted, that could take years for them to learn how to do that, but... Give me those. I'm gonna recycle that for somebody else. Oh! Wandering trader. Why did you spawn here of all places? There's my mountain. Here is the village. It does tell me that up there, by the way, is the cherry grove biome. You can kind of see it right there. It does tell me that there's probably a back entrance to the temple that way, and I'm probably going to be doing a village over here. But one thing I am going to do real quick is take this horse. You'll notice that this is a different horse, slightly different. He's a little bit slower. He has a bit more on the hop scale, but I chose him because he looks like a horse that I had in Skyrim. If you know the Creation Club, you know it has its ups and its downs in Skyrim. Whenever they gave us that pack that was like $20 to get a whole bunch of the stuff just all in one go, I went ahead and got it. Actually, I think somebody gifted it to me. And I ended up getting that pack that gives you all the horses that you can catch and tame. And one of them, the one that's right next to Whiterun, actually, I think. Yeah, Whiterun, is this red horse that looks kind of similar to this horse. And whenever I first got him, I rolled the name Dagger. And now I've got him in Minecraft. I'm going to end up eventually making him a stable. But for right now, he's just going to go in here with everybody else. I need to make stables for everybody. But that's going to be kind of where I leave today. Because, well, first and foremost, let me plop these down in here because those are useful. But I actually have quite a bit actually done. I've caught... Well, hold on. Let me empty my inventory, sleep till the next day where I'm not standing next to all the animals, and then I'll finish this video. How's that? Okay. Sad to say, that's going to have to be all for me today. I actually got quite a bit done. I've got 2 of every animal variant, except actual, like, farm animal variant. I have a horse. I have an actual ceiling on my base. I don't have a roof on it, so it doesn't look fancy right now, but it is safe now. I have discovered a villager, or a village, and I've set up a villager breeder, which will unlock villagers for me to have in all my areas whenever I can get like a suitable minecart stuff going and like nether portal linking and stuff like that. But for right now, having villagers over there is great, meaning I can actually just run right on over there. I can make a road between me and them. And I think in between episodes, I want to work on the roofing situation on my base so that next time there will actually be a roof on my base and we can start working towards some bigger projects. I think in the next video, we're going to work on establishing mines just so I can start getting materials, and we're going to further develop the villager area. I'm going to be tearing down some of their housing and just working on getting general villagers for trading purposes and getting emeralds. And of course, setting up the farms and stuff I'm going to need in order to establish those areas, things of that nature. But until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.